And away we go. Hey Joel, how are you today? Hey John, how you doing? Hey Alberto. Welcome back there, Tom. To be fair, I've just traded ITCM. I don't normally trade at this kind of level. The old sub $2 stocks, but I thought, why not? I'll give it a try. And not bad for the first day's trade. Start to the thanks. Start to the stream and start to the week and start to the month and start to the quarter. Not a lot moving this morning. We've got Bionomics. It made a pop up, so it's still up, but it's actually on the way back. Well, Bionomics, as you can see here, put it on 5, you'll be able to see it even better. So it finished trading on Friday. It was kind of up on the close, but it had popped up this first thing this morning, and then it's been below the VWAP, rejected it every time it's tried to make an attempt for the VWAP. So the Bionomics, I'm not expecting. It did have a massive day last Thursday, pre-market that is. But I'm not actually expecting anything, but it's on the watch list just because there's nothing else. We've got Pharmacis had a pop-up again, first thing, and similar story, sold off, and it's not really made the moves to the highs, so we'll see. Not great volume, but we'll see. Recent IPO had a pop-up, first thing this morning, then pull back. So this story of the price action today across the board is the early pop and then the retracement, and not much to see after that. Maybe I should start trading at 4 instead. I don't think many of you guys will be up at 4 a.m, but I'll be, of course, at 4 p.m. for me, so maybe I should start trading at 4. It's a very low price stock for me, Tom. Yeah, Marcel, I normally leave them alone, but just out of, I mean, it's a good catalyst. Let's not lose sight of the fact that it's a good catalyst, and it moved up like 100 and whatever % already. So I thought, do you know what? I'll start off with 5,000 shares. Then I went up to 10,000 shares. Then I took them off, and then I ended up at 20,000 shares. And I thought, do you know what? I'm getting silly here. Just trying to make a quick buck on it. So yeah, I'll probably not trade that anymore. But it's the only thing that really moved. I don't know what's going on with the scanner right now. Let's have a look. I'll just change the time frame over on the scanner. Square of degenerates, absolutely, Alistair. It's absolutely, I mean, one of the rules of my trading strategy is don't trade sub $2 stocks. And as Alistair's mentor, he's adopted that rule. I'm not trading $2 stocks, and we're both trading it this morning. Well, I hope you managed to get some good profit out of it, Alistair. What was it? It was a cancer treatment catalyst, there, monkey balls. Triple Q slightly up today. It's going to be kind of choppy sideways. It's going to be another choppy sideways day. If you look at the triple Qs, popped up first thing and then it's pulling back. Probably will end up choppy sideways, maybe even slightly down on the day. The momentum, it's below the VWAP, so the momentum is downwards. It's selling off. It's just barely, like 100%, just barely profitable. So the triple Qs over NASDAQ 100, which is what the triple Qs follow. The NASDAQ 100 is actually downwards today, so it probably will sell into the open, and you probably find it's a red day, slightly red day, but it's probably going to be very choppy sideways, but it's like slightly red day. Just my opinion. Not financial advice. Don't take it as advice, and if you do, don't sue me. Marathon Digital slightly up because Bitcoin had a little bit of a pop up. So Marathon Digital over the weekend. Marathon Digital is up. Not a big thing for Bitcoin. It's like 27 something. So I wouldn't get too excited about that just yet. Yeah. Rest of the week, I prefer to go day by day because you never know what catalysts are going to come out overnight and stuff. But barring any major catalysts this week, I mean, we've got PMI data and stuff. Barring any major negative, I think it's just going to be choppy sideways most of the week. Some down, some up, but no big movements across the markets this week. I think it's going to be, and this is the in between. The last week of the off season, shall we say. Earnings season starts again in earnest next week. There's not much in terms of earnings printers this week, but we've got quite a lot next week. So earnings season starts again next week, and then really in full flow the following week. So second and third week of October is when the earnings season really gets into full flow. Hey, Brandon. Ryan, how you doing? Good morning to you. It's Habib. I'm using Capital Markets Elite. There's a link to the broker in the description that I use. So Capital Markets, CME. Yeah, well, it depends what Powell has to say. I mean, he is kind of Adderall on human form, isn't he? He's so boring. Is the sound terrible? Let me just move this. Let me just see if it's been reset with the mic. Let me just have a look at the sound settings. Properties. USB audio device. Yeah, no, that's fine. That should be fine. I don't know. You tell me. Is the sound not working properly? It seems fine. Let me know on TikTok. Is the sound working on TikTok? Is anyone else having issues with the sound, or is it me, or is it whining? Well, I can turn the music down. Is anyone else besides Lewis having issues with the music? Or maybe I can't turn the music down on. Okay. That better? There you go. It's probably you, Wine, and try rebooting your machine or rejoining the stream. It is a t-shirt. It's a t-shirt. It's the little man on a horse waving a stick around. I do stream across platforms, Lewis. Right now I've got the TikTok, I've got YouTube, I've got Twitch, I've got Rumble, I've got Share Vision. I've got a whole bunch of platforms going at the same time, Lewis. So if I'm talking to you and you can't, if I'm answering questions and you can't see the questions, it's probably because they've been asked on another platform. Your inane banter is painful, Alex. I don't know about the music. I have the music because I'm not always talking, particularly if I'm in a tricky trade. I might concentrate on the trading instead of talking and giving the commentary, which is understandable, of course. In which case, the music just adds to the suspenseful background, as it were. But yeah, no, not a lot moving right now. East. Got some upwards momentum. There you go. East Side Distilling just popped up. Almost broke that $2 threshold that we look for here on this channel. And someone got any mints? Mints. Momentous Inc. No volume. Premises, it's below the VWAP, probably not something that is moving upwards anyway. I'm not in the UK, Italy, but a lot of people that have been mentoring that have trading in the UK are using Capital Markets Elite Group because there is no PDT rule. If you trade with Interactive Brokers, for example, in the UK, they'll implement the PDT rule. PDT rule? What is the PDT rule, I hear you ask? If you're new to the channel or if you're new to trading, it's pattern day trading rule. And what it basically states is if you're a small account trader, then you have to have a minimum of $25,000 in your account. Otherwise, you're limited on how many trades you can take over a 5-day period. So, for example, if you've got a $10,000 account, they will limit you to 4-day trades. That's it, period. And then you've got to wait a week. So, and what's a day trade? A day trade is a trade where you open and close it within the same day, within the same, I was going to say the same session, but it's actually, so from 4:30, same calendar day, you open and close the trade within the same calendar day. That is a day trade. Now, definition of a single trade can that count as much? Then this becomes a bit ambiguous. So a single trade, it can become multiple entries on a single ticker, but it is just one trade. 3-day trade limit, Mark. I mean, there are quite a few brokers that will not implement the PDT rule, but some of them will require you to have an initial deposit of, when you open the account, an initial deposit of $30,000 or more. So if you lose money and you end up below $25,000, they're not going to implement the PDT rule. and that's where that comes from. But they still require you to have a reasonable equity position to start off with. So I've found that if you're not in the UK, if you're in Europe and you're not in the UK, Interactive Brokers is a decent day trading option, because they will not implement like if you're in Ireland, or if you're in the Netherlands or France, Interactive won't implement the PDT rule. And you can have an account from like $500 up. Capital Markets Elite Group, also you can have an account from, like, I think it's $300 and up, but $500 if you want a margin account and be able to use margin leverage. If you've got less than $500 account, $500, my advice is spend it on education. Don't put that into the market. If you've got less than $1,000, spend it on education. Don't put that into the markets. You're going to lose it, and it's going to be an expensive lesson that you may or may not learn from. So what I advise people, the minimum you should be putting into an account as a starting position, as a day trader, as a beginner trader, would be $5,000, a minimum of $5,000 to start your account off. And then you want to be trading very small. You want to be just staying afloat. So you want to be covering your commissions and charges. That's all you want to be doing, staying afloat, learning to swim. That's all it is. Don't be thinking that you're going to be getting into day trading and making $5,000, $6,000, $7,000, $10,000 a day. You're not. I've set myself a daily goal of $6,000, but I've got a 6-figure account. So for me to make $6,000 a day on a 6-figure account is a lot easier than someone on a $10,000 account to make. Trust me, on a $10,000 account to make 600. There's a 10x fold in the account size. But it's easier for me to make 6,000. It would be someone on a 10K account to make 600. It's just the way it is. So East still up, just barely, 9%. No IPOs scheduled for today that I'm aware of. If you're, I thought is Game of Pakistan, that got pushed, didn't it? I'm seeing it priced, but I mean, Game of Pakistan is like, it got pushed, so I'm not sure if that's going live today or next week. I think it was, did it get pushed to the 10th of the 10th or something? I can't remember. If someone remembers, let me know. If someone knows, let me know. Bionomics is moving up, but on very low volume. And what we're looking for here is stocks. It's momentum day trading is what it is. It's pattern breakout trading, but we're looking for stocks with momentum. So we might get stocks that move up 10-15% in 5 minutes and then pull back. If we can get that 10-15% in that 5 minutes, we just let it go. It can pull back and sell off. It doesn't matter. If we can get that initial momentum push, that's fine. Oh, hang on a minute. Pharmacist has just broke over the VWAP. That was a reasonably good volume, 250,000 share volume as well, volume stick. $69 was the high. Mini pullback, micro pullback of this size, so it needs to go up to break 370, maybe get 5 cents out of this for a move up. Possible breakout. maybe a VWAP bounce, pull back down to 360. The VWAP is 359 and change. So maybe pull back to the VWAP bounce and then take it, make a new high. We'll see. Yeah, there's quite a lot of just basic news, but nothing in terms of macroeconomic catalysts. There's nothing really stand out that I think is going to move the market in a big way. Which is why I say, when I was being asked about the triple Qs earlier, which is the NASDAQ 100, it's why I was saying we're probably going to get a lot of sideways action today. Not just today, but all this week. Next week, where we start seeing some volatility back in the markets, I think, because earnings season begins again. So it starts with the mega caps and it trickles all the way down. So yeah, there's just not enough momentum on that on Premarket just yet. Syndax Pharma, just not doing anything really, is it? I don't even know why that's on the scanners. I don't know why that's hitting the scanners. The S&P 500, so I'm looking at the Spider S&P 500. It's SPY is the ticker. An ETF from State Street, which I'm going to have to delete this song, it's too loud. It's an ETF from State Street. If you're wondering what an ETF is, it's an electronically traded fund. So what that means is a managed fund from a service provider such as State Street, where they track a particular market sector or a particular subset of companies within the market. And in this case, this is the S&P 500. So 500 of the largest companies on the NASDAQ and NYSE. So the SPY is an ETF that tracks the S&P 500, and it's a good barometer of what the overall market is doing. So you look at the market, it's about a tenth of the SPX, which is what the S&P 500 is. And if you look at this, it's slightly down on the day. It's like 0.2% down on the day. It was up, it gapped up over the weekend, but it's pulled back. And the same thing's happening with the Qs. So the Qs is an Invesco ETF, which tracks the NASDAQ 100, which is technology stocks. And this one gapped up over the weekend and then it's been selling off since. So again, it looks like it's a downwards day for the market. We're just about going red on the day with the Qs. The other markets that I would highlight is the Dow Jones Industrial. And whilst there's no volume on the Spider Dow Jones, which is DIA, the market is down. It's tracking the market, so it's actually down with the market. And then you've got the IWM, which is the iShares Russell Index. Russell Index is the small cap index, and you've got Russell 2000 or Russell 4000, and this is the small cap index. So this is also same. The market's pretty much all of them doing the same thing, gapping up over the weekend, pulling back, selling off, and they're all below the VWAP at the moment. Why am I mentioning the VWAP? What is the VWAP? Well, the VWAP is the volume weighted average price. Now I've got the VWAP. It's basically it's another moving average, but it's weighted on the amount of volume per candle. So the price, the closing price of a candle is relevant to the VWAP, but it's given more weight if it has more volume or more shares traded during that time frame. Well, that's what the VWAP is. And why do I talk about it? Why is it so important in day trading? It's a great indicator of sentiment. It's a great indicator of momentum. So what I mean by that is if the price action is below the VWAP, this is the VWAP here, is the blue line here, the dark blue line. If the price action is below the VWAP like it is here, that means it's selling off, okay? If in general, you can take a look at what's happening. When the price action is across the VWAP, it's above, it's below, it's above, it's below, it's just moving sideways. And you find that the VWAP is just horizontal when that's happening, it's just tracking sideways, a go nowhere, do nothing type thing. But when it's above the VWAP, it's bullish, and the longer term trend, the sentiment is bullish, and it's moving up. So that's what the VWAP is. That's what those ETFs that I'm tracking are, and the market as a whole is it's a selling day. You know, it's not down heavy, but it is a selling day. It looks like. Morning, Ricky, Dennis. What am I looking for? Well, these scanners here. So these scanners are from Benzinga. In case you didn't know already, if you're new to the channel. These are Benzinga scanners, and what these do is they tell me what's moving. So this scanner here is my gap scanner. This tells me the biggest mover since Friday's close. Okay, based on percentage over Friday's close. Tells me the volume, i.e. the number of shares traded in the session, or today. Tells me who the company is, etc. Now this is my surging scanner. So this tells me the biggest movers to the upside in the last 15 minutes, and by how much, what the price is, what the ticker is, etc., and also the volume. And then here we've got my momentum scanner. So this tells me what the biggest movers are up or down over the last 15 minutes. So at the moment, MNTS is the biggest mover to the downside at 6% over the last 15 minutes. Femesis, the biggest move to the upside at 6% over the last 15 minutes. So yeah, that's what we're looking at. I also have a couple of other widgets open showing me other data, but that's what I'm showing you guys. Morning, Robin. Morning, Lisa. Good to see you guys. You're always very welcome. So we did get a VWAP bounce all the way down to the VWAP at 360, then the pole break new high. Proper entry there would have been 370. I'm joining the party 10 cents late, so I'm looking at. I would have made it if I got in at 370. I would have made the 10 cents to start off with, but I'm looking for this to test $4. There's some good volume coming in. This volume candle is over 500, over 500,000 shares traded this 1 minute. That's 84. 384 on the ask. I wouldn't. So you've got what you got there as well, and that was algorithmic spikes at 8 o'clock. So if you're talking about this one, Kath, you've got the algorithmic spikes here. That wasn't price action. This was that algorithmic spikes at 8 o'clock. That algorithmic scrum, as I like to say. What's the floor size? Oh, just give me a second. I'll have a look on Benzinga, shall I? Yeah, you've got to watch for that. I can get 390 on the bid. I'll take some profit and then ride the rest. Not giving it to me. Whilst I'm in the trade, can someone look up the float size for Stone Cold, please? By the way, my Benzinga's just hanging at the moment. This is where I should have got in. Breaks the VWAP, I'll be out. VWAP's currently 362 and change. Anyone else having a couple of issues with the old Benzinga at the moment? Oh, it's actually fine. Fine. $362 was Friday's high. Was it really? Yeah, so it was. would have cut it at 370, but I was busy trying to get my Benzinga back up and running. So we'll see. $363 and change now. There's the VWAP. Wait for the ask to hit the VWAP and I'll get out. Two really big volume candles, over 600,000 in those volume candles. Big volume candles for 1 minute on a 12 million float stock. Not seeing anything else moving just yet, so I'll keep watching this. Nemesis. It is the biggest mover on the day, biggest gapper on the day at the moment as things stand. We've got just over 27 minutes before the market opens. No worry, Carl. You've got to figure it out. Well, it's easy enough to figure out. The if you want any more input, just let me know. Oh, just join the Discord. There's plenty of people in the Discord that have switched to Dash Trader, and the help that's in there, not just from me, but all other Dash users as well. In terms of what the hotkeys are, so you've got my hotkey file there as well. So I don't know what your PC or keyboard layout is on your PC, but if you've got the number pad there, as well as your actual letter pad, all my entries and exits are on the number pad. Either a control or an alt, or an alt control plus a number. Then I've got other keys on the keyboard with alt and control, shift, etc. Why am I looking at this on the 5 minute? Again. I'm looking at two charts here. I'm like, not realizing they're both exactly the same. And there's potential double bottom there. W shape. Breaks out 375-ish. Oh, the breakout area now. So let's see. Can we go up and retest the highs? Take on that $4. Absolutely, you've got to do it yourself. So 6 cents down on the bid right now. We've got 25 minutes before the bell. Oh, 5 cents down on the bid. We've got a nice little W pattern form there. So if the argument here is that you should go on to break new highs from this pullback, which is 389. So we should get 390 on this move. Also there, Carl, if you actually look at the hotkey scripts, you'll be able to see some of the scripts. So if you right click on the hot buttons, and it's got some scripts in there that you can actually play around with and utilize for your own and make your own hot buttons or hotkeys with those scripts. Yeah, I mean, the Thinkorswim's not a bad platform, to be fair. It's configurable. You can script in it. You can hotkeys, hot buttons in there as well. But it's not responsive. For me, it's not responsive. If you're going to be an active day trader, it's not. The only advantage you've got with Thinkorswim is if you're trading with TDA and you're in the US, it's free commissions. But it's not being responsive means you get poor fills, poor spreads, comparatively speaking to a direct market access platform. It's not a bad. It's good for charting. To be fair, I like the charting on Thinkorswim. So it's not a bad platform to learn how to trade, but it's not in there with a Sterling Trader or a Dash Trader or a TC2000 or something like that. Morning, Neve, welcome back. So I'm 3 cents off on the bid, 2 cents on the ask. I don't know what's going on with the duplications on Benzinga. Anyone else having issues with the duplications on the scanners in Benzinga? It's strange. Well, if you're happy with it, if it ain't broke, don't fix it, Perp. I'm not telling you to switch to Dash Trader. I don't get no kickbacks or anything if you do switch to Dash Trader. I'm just report back my experience because I recommend it because I use it. That's all. I don't have a partnership with Dash Trader that gives me any kickbacks or money or anything. They don't pay me anything. Yeah, it's down 3%. Tesla. Yeah, I agree with you, Perp. Probably one of the best. I probably rate it up there with, I mean, Lightspeed's not a bad platform. Sterling Trader, Dash Trader, TC, I'd say those are the 4 top day trading platforms. And I prefer Dash Trader, but it's all about personal preference. If you like Thinkorswim and you're getting good fills and good spreads, then, you know, why change? You do you, boo-boo. Cheers, Ivan. Morning, Cam. Yeah, so Tesla had their delivery reports at the top of the hour. They dropped the delivery reports at the top of the hour, so that's probably why it's pulling back a little. Oh, you're very welcome. So the VWAP now is just under 365. So 365 is where I get out. That's been my rule since I got into this trade. If it pulls back to the VWAP, I'll get a VWAP on the ass and I'm gone. Yeah, but that's what you should be doing every day by the day. Patience and only take the best setups. No point taking subpar setups. Yeah, Fark, that's what I'm hearing. Fills for larger share size on Thinkorswim are crap. But if you've only got a small account, you're not going to be taking large share size. Because you've got huge, the larger share size, the bigger the risk. So you don't want to be taking big risks with the small account. That's how you blow up your account. Yeah, Tesla. I don't think Tesla's going to be. You're not going to see the kind of growth from Tesla as you did it to start off with. They got first to market, first market advantage, and there's, I mean, a lot of big automotive providers are losing money to trying to catch up now, but they will. There's like BMW, Volkswagen, General Motors, Ford. All these big manufacturers, not to mention the Southeast Asian manufacturers from Korea and Japan, all of these automotive manufacturers are throwing money at the EV space. They're actually losing money trying to catch up. But they've got the experience in the automotive space and they've got a loyal following as well, so they will catch up and they will surpass. So, I mean, BMW already have. The BMW EV range is far better than anything Tesla's got, in my own personal opinion. Where I think Tesla does have an advantage as a company is as a data company. So with the and of course refueling stations, or refueling, re-energizing. How would you call it when you're low on your battery? Refilling, refueling, re-energizing, topping up. But Tesla has a lot more refueling stations. Of course, they will lease access to that out to other providers or other automotive providers. It's not. They're not going to keep it as a monopoly. So, yeah, I mean, yeah, but Tesla's profit margins will come back down as well. Tesla won't have the mad profit margins that they've had solar trading. So the only reason they've been able to have such profit margins is because of the lack of competition, the first to market advantage. And now that they've got competition, they're going to have to squeeze those margins further and further to remain competitive. Well, Robin, recharging. Okay, recharging station. There you go. But it speaks the voice of experience. Well, how do you think they're reducing the prices? It's because they're reducing margin. It's coming out of the profit. It's not coming off the off the top. They're not. It's not costing them less to make it. You know, if anything, it's costing them more. So they're reducing the cost by reducing the margin, just to stay competitive. I'm hoping that's a nice double bottom there, around 366. Volume seems to have died out quite a bit. The problem with an automotive manufacturer such as Tesla, and the guy's South African, so before anyone in America starts claiming that Elon is American and he's got the heart of America in his head, you know, no, he doesn't. He's South African. He's only cares about one person, and that's Elon. So if the unions try and do anything to, you know, Elon's company in terms of production and everything else, he'll just take it elsewhere. He's got manufacturing plants all over the place, and he will just slowly but surely downsize in the US and move it elsewhere, to Europe, to Asia, to South America, wherever it's going to be more cost efficient for him. He'll probably do that anyway. Again, Batlion, that's down to, you know, first to market advantage. All that is. There's your double bottom completion. I'm looking for the first 10 cents and then a move up to test $4. And we get it. No. Scaled out for profit there, did you? I've got 5,000 in there right now, so there's nothing else moving right now, guys. $88, $89 on the ask, $90 on the ask, $90. Can we get $90 on the bid? Nearly. You know what? I'm just going to take half off there. It's as good as 90. There was your 90 on the bid, and then it pulled back a bit. So I'm going to get out at break even if it pulls back. But there's the completion of your W. There's the completion of your double bottom. I want to see this move up and give me another 10 cents up to $4. But if not, I'll get out. If it next candle makes a low, I'm out. The low of this candle is 382. So at the moment, that's where I'm getting it. 382 or below. Pretty much break even at the moment. 381 is my exit. 381 on the bid. There you go. Just as I was saying it. Exactly, Cal. Exactly. He's as American as any of Donald Trump's wives. Yeah, that's where I got it as well. So a nice. It's not a big trade, but it's a nice trade all the same. $250, takes me to 14.50 on the day, and it's all about base hits. First day of the month. The priority is to get green, stay green, and if you can get to gold and then get out, all the better. But the priority is to get green and stay green. Yeah, talked about the SPY, the key, was saying it's SPY in general, go back to the markets in general, pulling back a little bit. So they popped up and they gapped up overnight. So that's why I was on the 5 minute. So they gapped up over the weekend and then pretty much started selling straight away. So we're below the VWAP, it's downwards momentum, it's selling off day. We probably will finish red today, but it's just going to be choppy, sideways action most of the day, in my opinion. I think we'll see a lot of that. We'll see some days doing the opposite this week. It's going to be very sideways week, in my opinion. Oh, well, we did get the $4. We did get the $4. So when we did this little double bottom here, I said, there we go, there's your double bottom. We should get up to $4. Get at least $3.90, which we did. And that's when I started scaling out. And I said, we'll get at least $4. And we did. But you're never going to get the whole move. Yeah, I left a bit on the table, but you're never going to get the whole move. Particularly, we've got a little over 5 minutes before the bell as well, so we might get a gap and go. Femi's up 30%, over 30% today, so it may launch at the open. We'll see. Well, it was about, once I got to my first take profit target, it was about, okay, next candle to make a new low, and that's my exit for the remainder, which was almost break even for the second part, and it just make sure I had a profitable trade. Now, if I got in at $7, like at 370, like I wanted to back here, then I probably would have been still in it at up to $4. $32 up on the day, nearly 33%. $2.98 was yesterday's closing price. Yeah, nobody goes broke by taking profits, win the key. Do what I did a couple of weeks ago and holding your winners. You're in a winning position and you get greedy looking for more, not taking profits, then it pulls back and you end up in a losing position. Then you add to the position and you end up losing more, and that's not good trading. So take profits as you go. You can always, get out. If you're taking profits as you go, you can always get out at break even for the remainder. And that way you don't lose anything. You've got a profitable trade. Any profitable trade is a good trade. Any green is good green. Doesn't matter if you leave some on the table. You're always going to leave some on the table. You're either going to be too late to the trade, like I was. I was a little bit 10 cents too late, or you're going to be too early, like I was here at 10 cents too early. Well, even though I called $4 as the target, it's now flat topping at $4. You're getting an ascending wedge into a flat top, so this probably will break with good volume above $4. But I'm going to wait till after the bell now. So when the opening momentum, when the opening volume comes in, you might get a lot of profit takers, or you get shorts coming. Well, it's hard to borrow, so you might not get the shorts coming in, but you get a lot of profit takers, or you'll get people just wanting to take profit that have been holding it overnight and can't. So they've been holding it over the weekend. They got trapped in at $3 on the weekend on Friday, and then they're holding it fine. They're $1 up on the open, and they'll take profit straight away. So if you miss the move into the open, that's okay as well. Like I say, what we're looking for is momentum. So if you can genuinely find a stock that's got momentum, it's going to last more than, you know, a couple of minutes. High of the day is 430 anyway. In comparison to TWS there, Cal, absolutely. It is on the live account as well. There's not much difference between the sim and the live account. Because it's direct market access, it's pretty much the same. It depends on the route that you take, of course. So I'm going to change the scanners over. We've got less than a minute, guys. Got about 30 seconds before the market opens. Just change the scanners over to the regular session, so we're there. And now I can watch anything that's popping. Femesis, East. Yeah, nothing really moving up except for Femesis is the one to watch at the moment. As soon as the bell rings in about 8 seconds, it might change, but we'll see. Looking for 425. Let's see that pre-market high. There we go. Take a little bit off. $494 is the halt to the upside, so don't worry. I'm not worried about that. 12-cent range, so I'm just putting a 10-cent trailing stop in place on this 5,000. If I can get over 450, I'll start scaling back in. 2.5K is going to start for the day. Just whatever we get on this. I agree. I think it's definitely worth a platform fee. I don't know what platform you're on, Solar, so I can't comment on why your offsets are where they are. But what's the spreads? The spreads as much as like 5-6 cents. So if you're getting 5-cent spreads and you've got a 5-cent offset, that's why it's not getting filled. All right, yeah, well, there you go. Enough said. We're talking about that with Calvus. He's just moved from TWS to Dash Trader, and he's tried. This is his first day trying to trade with Dash Trader. So we'll see what Calvus says about Dash Trader versus TWS, because he's just had that issue. Oh, well, scanners have gone. Let me just relaunch my scanners, I guess. Two million shares a minute on that last candle. High of day 466. Retest that high. New high. There we go, 4,500, 1,500 more to go. In comparison to TWS, it is. No worries. What am I watching now? I'm still watching Phemesis. I mean, to be fair, VFS has moved up, but I'm still watching Phemesis for the break of the $0.75 now. Seven, 67, high of day, set 475. That's what I'm looking for. Break off. Looking for a new high of day. $5.32, nowhere near the halt levels. $0.22 is the range. Spreads are like between 3 and 4 cents on the spreads. Okay, now. Oh, all green on the day, and that's the thing. Oh, that a little bit too long. Should have, woulda, coulda. Should have got out at 450 as it pulled back. The commissions. What I say. How much do you pay monthly? Services and commissions. I would say additional services, probably about another 400 or 500 on top of everything that I use. Then you've got your platform fees, you've got your data fees, you've got your scanners, you've got your journal, you've got, so I'd say about 400 or 500 on additional services, plus commissions on top of that. Okay, now we're looking for a VWAP bounce, so we're looking for a move back up. Bionomics moving up. Over 325, I'm interested in Bionomics. ETBT, not really. Riot, not really. Not the sort of thing that I'm too bothered about. All the crypto mining stocks moving up. This is Bionomics. This moved huge pre-market on Thursday last week. And we were able to trade this very well on Thursday. Any up on the ask moment. Footnotes. Oh, great stuff. And we get 340. 25% move on that black candle. I'm looking for a 10-cent move off this pullback. $328 the ask, not moving much. In between the spreads right now, just over the spreads. 5 cents, 4 or 5 cents on the spreads here. So ideally I want to put this 345, but I'll take 340. That's 330. This is Bionomics. BNOX is the ticker. Big mover last Thursday. Pre-market sold off the rest of the day. Had a pop later in the day, so it didn't sell off the rest of the day. Had a pop out in the afternoon. Just holding its position on Friday. Didn't really do much on Friday. Not much volume either on Friday. Certainly not in comparison to Thursday. Struggling up there at the VWAP. I want to see this up at the VWAP, above the VWAP. A new high to start off with. Current high of the day is session high is 338. Let's that's the target first, 338. Ideally 340. 3 cents, 4 cents spreads at the moment. We're caught between the spreads. There we go. Now we want to see it break out to the upside. And we get 340, 337. Double top up here that I'm not liking at the moment. 337 again, 338. That's higher session. Take off a little bit there at high session because of the double top. There's a bit of caution on that double top. And it's good with base hit Monday. Mondays are never my greatest trading days, to be fair. My statistics tell me I'm a losing trader on Mondays. So it's nice just to be green at the moment. Can we get 340? First 340. There we go. Now look for another position to add. Look for 350. 45 is the high of day. The high of day right now. Narrow spreads, penny spread. There's new high of day. Take a little bit off. There's 350. Take another half off. We're nowhere near 404. I'm just checking the halt levels. 270 and 404. We're nowhere near either of those. This is Bionomics. It's the second biggest momentum at the moment after MNTS. It was the biggest one, so MNTS is the one that's got the most momentum at the moment. I'm happy enough just to stick with Bionomics. I was $4 up. We're getting that back. Let's get back to that. Let's have a look at MNTS. Have I missed a move or mints? Anybody got a mint? Ooh, no, that's a nice move. Coming back off a pullback. There we go. New highs off that pullback. 315 is the halt level. Let's see, can we get $3 at least? Momentous, which is the trading style we want to look at the half, isn't it? Momentous is the company. Ticker is MNTS. Not seeing any catalyst for the move, by the way. But it's a 10x. It's a 10x relative volume. 1.7 million in the flow. Not seeing any company-specific news catalyst for the move. I'm not interested in the daily chart, Alex. BNOX about to make new highs again, over 350. Bionomics. Yeah, absolutely. I'm going in bigger size this morning, so I'm being a bit more aggressive because the low price stocks, what we were trading last week, is like $2 and $3 stocks. some volume here. Just gonna let them move up on the increase in volume. Got my market sell order ready if it pulls back on me. Patience was worthwhile on that one. Is gold good to buy? I couldn't care less. I don't trade gold. Every day somebody coming on the channel saying, buy gold, sell gold. I'm like, don't care. Not interested. There's no momentum in gold. There's no volatility in gold. Rather look at stocks like Bionomics, we've got a bit of volatility. I want to get in at the double top here. So I'm waiting for a new high, 360. So current high of days is 359. I'm waiting for confirmation of the break of 360. Oh, we just tapped 360 there, but I wanted to break. That was on the ask. Too late to get in the off the pullback. Oh yeah, there you go. Double top. Always be wary of a double top. I'm not saying it's not going to bounce on the VWAP and make new highs now, but just be wary of a double top. 1975. Hey V-Sinnet, how you doing? Yeah, I'm on B-Nox right now myself by the dip. No, absolutely. You buy gold long term. You don't day trade with gold. You don't day trade with any commodities. Swing trade maybe, or invest in it long term, but you don't day trade it. And this is the title is day trade with Tony. It's not swing trade with Tony. It's not invest with Tony. It's day trade with Tony. So I'm not not hey Vitis, I'm not talking about gold. I mean, I'm getting annoyed with all the gold people who don't know what they're talking about. Clearly don't know what they're talking about. So yeah, come on the channel and ask a reasonable question, but don't come on the channel and ask a stupid question like, should I buy gold? I don't give stock tips, picks, or signals. Yeah, I can help you. Don't fry bacon naked. That's the best bit of advice I'm going to give you. Oh, that's too bad there, V-Sinner, but you'll learn. You won't do it again, will you? What about silver? Same thing. Silver is just it's a commodity, precious metals. Yeah, if anyone offers to trade on your behalf, run a mile. Unless they're a real investment house, unless they're an authentic broker or investment company or whatever, run a mile. Nobody's going to trade on your behalf. What's in it for them? Take your money and run. Yeah, well, open your own account and trade for yourself there, Mr. V-Sinner. That's what I would do if I was you. Write off what you've lost, however much you invested, write it off, and learn to trade for yourself, because nobody's going to do it for you. So Femi pulling back, Enox pulling back. Momentous continuing on, over $3 now. Oh, 50 euros. Write it off. It's an expensive lesson, but write it off. It's 50 bucks. You've not lost 14k. You've lost 50 bucks and some time. Oh, we didn't miss much of it. We're back to where we got out. So 280. We missed 20 cents, 25 cents. Missed 25 cents. It's not the end of the world. So all the SPY's trying to make a little bit of a move to the upside, going green on the day. The S&P 500 going green on the day. Let's have a look at curve. Apple's having a good day today, as it happens. This is low volume, can't trade that. But Apple right now is up at testing 173.60s, 173.50s it was. So having a good day. Great move out of the blocks. Fantastic move out of the blocks for Apple. Go green out of the blocks. What, $2 move? Yeah, $2 move out of the blocks. First 5-10 minutes of the market open. Great move for Apple. It's getting a bit rangy up here now. I mean, 18 cents on the range, but it's a lot more in reality. 310. Let's look for a pullback here. Take a position there for the break of 310 maybe. We get 320. I might add at $3 if it pulls back to $3. I'm at 309, so yeah, I will. There we go. 306. Looking for a new high. 315 I'll take. Hey, 308. Current high of day 311. $308 on the ask. 313. Went up to 318, but didn't take the ask. Didn't take the bid with it. That was naughty. Take the bid next time. If we're not work there, let's fill it. What you doing up there? Got some range on it. $3 stock. 18 cents. Keep going. Another upwick. That's a bit of a warning sign. The doji and the upwick were a warning sign. Just be wary, guys. It looks like it's getting a bit exhausted up here. Yes, you do have to pay taxes. Doesn't matter what you do for a living, unless you're gambling, and depending on where you are located, you still have to pay taxes on that as well, unless you're in a jurisdiction where you have to pay, don't have to pay taxes on winnings. But unless you're in a low tax economy, yes, you do. A tax haven. If you're in the Bahamas, then no, you don't. If you're in Cyprus, then no, you don't. Guernsey, I don't think you have to pay capital gains on stock trading, day trading, or whatever. So yeah, taxes are inevitable wherever you are. It's just a case of how much, depending on your jurisdiction. So speak to a CPA. I've had the one warning. Is it going to give me another one? Or is it just going to come back down? It's coming back down there. I'm in a bit of support at 96 for some reason. A bit of an arbitrary number, but probably going to break down. Flat bottom. Reducing my exposure there because that kind of descending wedge into a flat bottom at this moment in time. So below $3 and I'm out of this. It can break new highs, I'll scale back in, but if it doesn't, yeah, I'm not confident. Nice one, Alistair. Nice, good green day. Are you over gold though? That's the question. Oh yeah, I didn't see that one yet. Okay. Get green, stay green, get to gold and get out. That's the thing. I was so close to gold as well. Below $3, I'm getting out. What else is moving? Bionomics. Yeah, I missed that last move. Bionomics, it's a nice move as well. Nice breakout there. Missed it. So now we have to wait for the opportunity. So right now, I have that candle is 78. I don't know the tax laws in Lithuania, but I'm pretty sure that you probably have to pay taxes there. Good, green is good. Any green is good green. Morning, Dunkers. What is it? I was trading MNTS. Now watching Bionox. So what I'll do, make it easy for you. So there you go. Bionomics, BNOX. What I'm watching. So MNTS, top of the top of the scanners, MNTS. It's just sideways at the moment. Bionomics pulling back. So a bit of a potential bull flag formation here because we're getting higher lows, lower highs. So first candle makes a new high will be a good entry point of a bull flag breakout. That's not to say that this could break down. If you get the breakout, bull flags tend to be very good. $0.75. The high of that candle, previous candle as well. 375. We're looking for a break of a new high of day, because if we're getting at 375, we're going to want more than 5 cent move because the spreads are going to be more than that. Spreads are currently 2, but they're ranging between like 2 and 6 cents. You're going to want at least 390 on the ask. But we're getting lower highs, which is a bullish sign. Bit of a flat top forming within the flag. If you look at the higher time frame, the 2-minute time frame, it's a bull flag. 5-minute time frame. It's only 2 candles, so it's a bit early to call it a flag. Pull back. You get the breakout or the fake out? That is the question. Looking for 390. put money on the breakout. I'm going for the breakout. Breakdown. Then that will cost me money, but I'm looking for a breakout. Rather than the fake out. No, faked out. Looks like fake out. Ow. Bionomics, a good entry now, 375. That's not financial advice, just my opinion. It's where I just got in for the breakout and it got faked out, so I'm looking for it to retest. But it's breaking lows on the 2-minute, so looks like I'm going to get out here. I gave it 20 cents and it's still breaking lows. Nice one, Carl. Well, you've got to make that count on the live. Yes, it did. MNTS broke out after its consolidation. Up there at 320s now, high of day. I'm looking for this to make a new high. After this pullback. There's an argument for a double top there, but it's more of a fake out move off a bull flag fake out, really. Unrealized about $400 down at the moment. Most of these stocks are low floaters. They're Josh, garbage stocks. They are. So now we're getting flat bottom forming. So it's not looking good for this trade. 20 cents down from my entry, with an 11-cent range. Up and down like a bride's nightgown here, again. Momentous, we missed that last breakout of 30 cents. Nice 30-cent breakout, that. Oh, Bionomics, bouncing on the VWAP, like bouncing above the VWAP. like an idiot. Just where I got out. Sometimes you just feel like an idiot. That could have been a fake out on the two. Pretty much the same price, these two now as well. $3.50-ish, give or take. Had the pullback. Look for a new high. Break of the $0.50, hold of the $0.50. Current high of day 53, 353. P-Knots breaking below the VWAP now. $3.6 is the high of day. And for new high. New high of day, that's what we want. $58, $60, $61. Right, back green again. Right, we're 100 bucks green, so well, good luck with Mara. Ah, yeah, look, this is pulling back. Where's my bloody cursor? Here it is. Typical, isn't it? Typical. Now I don't want to chase it because day 88. Looking for the test of $4 here. Pre-market high was $4, so that's what we're looking for. The break of pre-market high is always a bullish. Break of a pre-market high is always a bullish thing. Why have I only got 30 likes? Why have you not hit the thumbs up button, guys? There's like 80 odd of you watching, and only 30 of you actually hit the thumbs up button. If you're not in a trade, smash that thumbs up button. Do it now. If you're not in a trade, hit the like button. You know you want it. You know you want it. If you hit the like button, there's a high likelihood that this is going to break $4 if you hit that like button. But you need to hit that like button to find out. I guess let's get me over 50 likes. Come on, guys. Sort it out. This is what you get from trying to multitask while you're trading. You lose concentration. Only 8 cents down on the ask. Well, 9 cents down on the ask. 13-cent range. So that's not too bad. Move back up. We can retest. Is the high of this candle. I've been a lot more aggressive this morning than I have been the last while. And that's what's caused the big swings one way or the other. Yeah, well, we've not hit 50 likes yet, so you'll see. Let's get 50 likes, and you'll see that this will go and hit and smash $4. See if I can get 50 likes. This will hit $4. Well, this day is green at the moment, realised. It's just I've got an unrealised negative position. But it's only a loss if I sell for a loss. That's famous last words, is that. That's Wall Street bets mentality, is that. It's not a loss if I don't sell. Yeah, but your initial investment was at X and now it's like a tenth of that. So you've not lost anything. Yeah, okay. We're completing this 5-minute red candle. Here's the third pullback on the 5. And there's the candle completion. Now I want to make a new high. About $4. Morning, Vols. Still late to the party. A bit busy. 2 cents off the on the ask from my entry. Current high of day 398. Still only 2 cents off on the ask. No, we're not. Yeah, Mondays are Mondays. You know, I always have a case of the Mondays, Cal. You know that. Every Monday I have a case of the Mondays. Like I said, it's only a loss if I sell it for a loss. Still in this trade, I'm looking at the pattern, and like you say, 5-minute stir stepping up slowly. Well, the volume's kind of a lot less now, a lot lower now. Watching the volume, there's quite a lot of red going through on the ticker. Quite a lot of big chunks of red going through. There's a bit of green, but a lot of white. It's mostly red. Just double bottomed in the 5-minute. I've got some water. Yes, I do. Thirsty work, this trading and talking lot. Although I've not been doing much talking, to be fair. I'm getting a little bit concerned about this flat bottom. It's not, for me, it's looking weak. An argument for a double bottom W shape there on the 1-minute, or even on the 2-minute, yes. But like I say, it's looking weak to me. I've been faked out twice on Bionomics today, so I don't want to get faked out again and it take off. So I've missed the two largest pumps I missed. I got scared off with this. Where's my bloody cursor gone? Got scared off with this double top here, this M pattern. I missed this pump. And I got faked out for the breakout here, so I missed this pump. And I jumped in at the top, so chasing the momentum for a break of $4. And it's just been consolidating since I got in, really. With this lower volume, I'm not optimistic of a breakout and beating $4 at this rate. We need an increase in volume to get over $4. Increase in bullish green volume. Doesn't seem to be a lot going through on the ticker tape that's green. What do we say? Yeah, they're both looking very similar. The pullback on MNTS was a bit larger, all the way down to 321. Femi trying to test $4 as well. So Femesis is coming up towards the VWAP, trying to test $4. There's not a lot of not a lot else moving. So it's just these three seem to be the ones that are moving. Current high of day 98. Current high of this candle 96. Can we get $4? Can we get $4? Good question. Yet to be answered. 96 again. Yes. Bionomics is now, or should be, a green trade. Yes. What we'd like to see. Can it hold for? That's the question. New high of day 409. Can it hold? And the answer is no. End up with a $25 green trade on Bionomics after all that. I was waiting for the break of 4 to take some profit, yeah. Just gonna buy $4 there. Gonna move back up. When we finally broke $4, look at the volume that came. That was the largest volume candle in a long while. In fact, that might be the largest volume candle all day. Yeah, I think that was the largest volume candle all day, was that the break of $4. I have day now 415. What am I trading? We're trading equities. We're trading stocks and shares, which is equities. So this is Bionomics. Ticker is BNOX, BNOX. Company is Bionomics. Had a catalyst last week. This is a continuation. Had a bit of a day off on Friday, but had a big day on Thursday. It's moved from like $1.50 up to $8 on Thursday. Well, $7.92. $4.15 higher day. Let's see if we can retest that. Don't think so, but we'll see. Just a young gun with a quick fuse. It's not. Well, is there an easy one to trade, Josh? I mean, the ones I call easy traders, a lot of people, because they're a lot more volatile, some people will lose money on them. So it depends on your trading style, your patience, how much your risk management is another big one. I'm prone to risk more than perhaps I should on a stock when I feel like it's got upwards momentum. Needs to hold $4. 4 on the ask right now. Needs to hold that $4. That's not holding $4. If you look at the 5-minute chart, it's move up, pull back, move up. It's fairly good chart. Once you're in there, if you've been watching the 5-minute chart, red candle, new candle makes a high. It's pretty predictive. The 3 entries you'd have been quids in. MNTS looking at the breaker, testing that $0.50 again. Are we going to test the highs here? Come on. That's 404. Let's hold 4, then move up. Come on. 425. Call it a day. Yeah, it's not exactly addictive in terms of movement. $3.95, I think I'll get it. It's 10 cents from my entry. Doing that all day. Some market makers on my stream were watching me said I'm going to get out at $3.95, so pulled back looking for my stop. Didn't have one, sorry. North Circle? Eunice? Don't know where North Circle is. Ooh, Bobby Diggs. No perceptive. New to the channel, are you, Bobby? You're very welcome. All right, London's North Circle. Wow, I've been there for many years. Yeah, it is. I realised that after I let it get down to the pre-market high there, Carl. So I'm just looking for 405 on the bid, so I can actually just a little bit of a breakout, so I can actually scale out of this. Might not get it, but it is what it is. Volume's just hit and miss at the moment. Oh, it did. Twice. That I can see. I'm looking at a 2-minute chart, so you might be looking at a different time frame. $403 on the ask at the moment. 404, 405. Take the bid with you. 408. Come on, take the bid with you. 407. 408 again. I think I'm going to wrap this up for 2.5K a day, I think. Getting another double top up there. So I'm just going to get out there with 800 bucks on that ticket. 24.75 on the day. Nothing else really motoring. So I think I'm just going to call that. Take the money and run, Cal. I think that's what I'm going to do. It's a better Monday than I always have, let's face it. I'm a losing trader on Mondays, what can I say? It's just as well that I make up for it later in the week. So how did we finish on September? That's a good question, isn't it? Let's have a look. I've not even signed into my trader view this today. Let's have a quick look. Yeah, so 6K a day on Friday. We finished Friday 6K. I didn't go over how we did on Friday. So let's go. That's pulling back double top there. So I expected that anyway. So let's have a look. Where's my OBS here? Let's go here. You guys on the old Tokkeri tick. Let's go to this place here. Okay. Okay, so what you're seeing here is my trader view. If you don't know what trader view is, go check it out here. This is my link tree on TikTok. These links are all in the bio on YouTube, so check these out if you want to. But trader view is the journal I use to log all my trades. So this is September. This is I had quite a lot of red days in September, if I'm being honest. 7 red days in all, so not the best day, not the best month in terms of consistency, but I had some really big big days which made all the difference. So I had a 20K day on the 14th, a 30K day on the 26th, another 16K day last Thursday, and a good day over goal on Friday. So that's made all the difference on the month. This is for 2023, so you can see that. Where else have I had 7 red days in a month? Nowhere. So it's my worst day for consistency. Worst month for consistency this year so far, but still a profitable month. If I go to the days and times, we'll see how it factors in. It's the best month in 4. So I can't grumble at that. Mind you saying that, I had time off in both June and July and August when I was moving. Bionomics. After that pullback on the double top, it's just took off again and broke 430. Go figure. So we finished just over 100K on the month, which is, I can't complain. That's very good. That was the monthly target last year, and we've upped it this year. So we're a little bit behind on a monthly goal, but we had some big months already, so we're ahead of goal. So year to date, we're way ahead of goal. We're a month ahead still. So we're having, I can't complain. We're having a good moment. Monday's my worst performing day of the week across the year. In fact, across my career, Mondays is my worst performing day of the week. But look at September. Mondays was a losing Mondays was a losing day. So yeah, that's where we're at. Win-loss expectation. Looking at 2-to-1 in terms of win-loss ratio. So in terms of trade accuracy, that's 2-to-1. That's not bad. Gains versus losses, it's a bit better than 2-to-1, but not far off. Again, that's not bad. The P&L is all over the place. It's not certainly not a straight line, but you're always going to get drawdowns and stuff. So yeah, I mean, that is essentially where we're at now. By all means, check out the merchandise, guys. You won't catch me wearing sweatshirts or hoodies in this climate where I am now, but by all means, get your sweatshirts and hoodies with my catchphrases on them. You probably see me more in vests and t-shirts, but yeah, by all means, go check out the merch. It is plenty on there. It's an Etsy store, so go and check it out. Coffee mugs, teddy bears, hoodies, whatever you want to, or whatever you need, pajama sets, bikinis, whatever you need. Okay. What else? Benzinga. So I was talking about Benzinga. Okay, and I use the scanners I use. So this is how I've got my Benzinga set up. This is my Benzinga. This is my gap scanner. This tells me what's moved and how much it's moved from the last trading day's closing price. This is my surgeon scanner, tells me which stocks are moving up and by how much over the last 15 minutes. This is my momentum scanner, tells me which stocks are moving up or down over the same time frame. I've got my signals here, which price spikes, day high series, volatility halts and resumptions, and I've got my rolling news ticker. So this is all I'm using, but Benzinga is so much more. So go check out Benzinga. Check it. It's free to try it. 14 days free. And if you don't pay full price, if you like it, don't pay full price. I swear I would not be profitable without Benzinga. Well, not as profitable, certainly. But if you like it, use my code and get 35% off. Check it out. It really is a fantastic platform. Check it out for free. And if you don't like it, don't sign up. But if you do like it, don't pay full price. Someone asked me what broker I recommend. Well, the one I use for day trading is Capital Markets Elite Group. By all means, check them out. What else? If you want to learn to trade, come join the Day Trade with Tony community. It is, well, there's a few people have already learned from me. I don't mind taking you under my wing. Engaging with you and helping you try to get profitable as a day trader. No guarantees. It's all down to you. I can give you the knowledge, I can give you the strategies and everything else, but there's no guarantees, and it's up to you to implement them and manage your risk. One thing that I've not been doing particularly efficiently is risk management, but I've basically, someone just came on there, I think it was Bobby Diggs, saying I'm buying, buying high and selling low. No, I'm actually buy high and sell higher is what I try to do as a momentum trader. But sometimes a stock pulls back a little bit further than you expect. So you want to cut your losses. That's risk management. If you don't cut your losses, you risk it going into deeper troughs. Sometimes, like Bionomics, it's stair-stepping all the way up. I was holding that through a period of consolidation. I bought here, sold for higher. So as far as I'm concerned, that was a profitable trade, and any green's good green. I missed the pop, obviously, talking about this thing. So yeah, anybody wants to learn off me and what I do, by all means, come join me. That's my face. Testimonials of people who've taken the course already. Here's the course curriculum. If you want a freebie, if you want to find out is this course for you, chapter there's a link here as well that you can take the first lesson free. It's on YouTube. If you go into the learn how to day trade on YouTube, the playlist, there's quite a lot of interesting tutorials there, but the first lesson in day trade with Tony's there as well, introduction to day trading. It's 150 bucks, but it's next to nothing. It costs you more than that to get into a simulator. So let's just say it, okay? 150 bucks. That's a month. The longer you're in there, obviously the more you pay. But you can look. I would say you can go through the entire course in 3 months, and try it out. You can go through the course in 7 days, but to absorb it, implement it into your trading and practice, and it's going to take you at least 3 months to start to see any level of consistency. It's probably going to take you 6 months to become profitable at a minimum. So just be prepared to lose money first up. So don't be putting the kids' education fund in there. Don't be putting next month's mortgage in there. It's got to be money that you can afford to lose. Okay, just don't be rash with your own funds. And if you've only got $500 to spend it on education. Don't be putting it into the markets. You're going to lose it. Small accounts are very difficult to drop. So the minimum I would recommend, if you're going to be day trading, the minimum, absolute bare minimum, would be 5,000. 10,000 will make it a lot easier for you, but trade small. Okay, guys. All right, okay. Let's go back to the charts. Well, it must be great to be you, Bobby. Is Fresh Learn stable? Yeah, no, absolutely. I've not had any problems with it. Why? I'm finding Fresh Learn's better than the last one I was on. Teachable. Teachable was Teachable. I had issues with Teachable. I tried Thinkific for a while, and I tried what was the other one that I had that was just a waste of space. I tried to everything that I wanted that I had with Teachable, they tried to charge me extra with it, and I was like, okay, I'm not having it. So then I went to Thinkific, and then this one's probably the best platform I've come across. Very stable platform, very configurable, and I will be adding more content to it. So I've got I'm in the middle of recording a price action, a course based purely on price action trading, which is adaptable not just to stocks and shares. You can adapt it to crypto. You can adapt it to it's about price action trading. So I've got one of those coming. So watch this space. Nice, good green day, Neith. Well done. Have you tried Fresh Learn yourself, Bobby? Have a good one with the key. Pixie's moving. Low price. You like these low price stocks? I'll just knock my mouse over. You like the lower price stocks? Pixie's moving up again. So this had a big day last, was it Wednesday? And I think that, did they do an offering or something? They had a big day on Wednesday. And I know a few people made some good money on it. And yeah, so Shift Pixie. That's a low price one at 125, moving up to, tends to be a little more reliable than a lot of these little penny stocks, but that's moving up. So make what you will of that. It's not a stock pick, just me commenting, just a fat guy, as Bobby highlighted, just a fat guy on the internet highlighting some movement on the market. There's not a lot. There is, to be fair, there's not a lot of movement. Good luck, Vols. Good luck. Yeah, you can do you can do an anchored VWAP. There's a number of different different indicators that you can get. Yeah. So super chip. If you go into if you've got a view up on your chart, you go into the study config, select your view app, and you click config on the VWAP, and when you go in there, it gives you the ability to have to anchor it. So it has by default it's the anchor period is 0, but you can actually go in and set some anchor period on there. So whatever anchor period you want, you can set it in there. So yeah, it's you can have an anchored VWAP. Tomorrow's a new day, absolutely, Cal. Afternoon, Black Eagle. How you doing, buddy? Yeah, there's not a lot else moving. This is Bionomics is probably the only thing that's moving right now. It is the top momentum stock as it stands. Well, top momentum stock's actually Shift Pixie, but that's down at 118, so it's not something I want to be trading. Yes, I know I did trade ICCM earlier today and around that price, 130 whatever, but yeah. So we'll finish the day 2.5K ish, give or take. I guess we'll lock it up then. No, we're back at it tomorrow, guys. We'll do it again tomorrow, 8:30. You know where I am. Come join me then, and we'll do it all over. Okay? Take it easy, and in the meantime, stay green and profitable.